Oh, this is a take two already. The camera would not stay up. I don't think my shoe's been very happy with the whole thing up in. So we back with the doubles tournament. I'm gonna be finishing up this part, third part. I was hoping to only do 2 parts, but sadly it takes a bit longer than I'd like. So Egihan released a nice hero card ranking video. That's pretty rad, pretty rad. Other than that, not much new. He released a couple videos yesterday. That was cool. He's put in his part, him and his younger brother. Expect a deck profile, or yeah, deck profile tomorrow from me. Okay, my Grand Prix now has a scratch in him, but I just did that mark right there. You can even see it on the camera. Doesn't matter much to me. It's not like I'll use it. So we're starting off with a pretty good card, Shifty Sand Crab. Oh no, this isn't the good card that I want. So Shifty Sand Crab, it's an okay card, I guess. Moving stuff around, can work with those blue plains cards. Each time a creature enters play during your turn on adjacent landscape, Slashy Crab deals 2 damage to a creature in its lane. That's okay. Sailing Sand Crab. This one's good, this one's good. When a Sailing Sand Crab enters play, when Sailing Sand Crab enters play, you can play a creature with 1 cost for free. It's decent. You can summon a bunch of guys out with it, putting that to the side because it's a good one. Each time Repelling Rock Crab takes damage from a creature, it deals that much damage to that creature. So if Repelling Rock Crab has more health than a creature, it will beat it. It's okay, it's pretty good, pretty good. This card is just like Repelling Rock Crab, but double the stats for double the cost. That card's actually pretty good 2 cost. This is for doubles tournament only, basically. Oh, it's the Cooper. Forgot about the Cooper. It's okay, I guess, for doubles tournament. I don't know all the facts about it. He's okay. He's like the opposite of a sandwich. Costs 2 more. He's okay, I guess. Okay, I like this card. I might actually put it in my deck just in case I don't have a Cuddle Puddle in my hand when I try and use the combo. So, it's okay. Bailout, it's okay. It's similar to how you might use, whatchamacallit. What is it called? It's one of those parrot cards. It's okay. You can attempt to use a card's ability more than once, basically. This card's also okay. You can use it to summon out 2 costs for only 1. Ooh, this one's got a long text. Let me read this real quick. I guess it's okay. I'm sure there's some weird thing that you can do with it. Another teamwork. The start of your turn, the start of your turn or teammate's fight phase, you or your teammate played it. If you or your teammate played a creature with 2 costs or greater this turn, the other teammate may draw a card. Seems like a decent one out of the other ones I've read. Nothing that stands out much to me. Oh, sorry about that. Now this card's pretty funny. Mint Chocolaflage. While there's no opposing creatures in this lane, Mint Chocolaflage. I don't like that name. It's not fun to pronounce. Cannot be damaged by spells or creatures' abilities. So it's decent. This card actually can protect you against Cuddle Puddle, so counters my deck. This card's a pretty good freezing card. When it enters play, freeze a landscape in this lane. This card's also decent. Flip and pay 1 action, freeze a whole lane. Okay, it's decent. If there's a frozen token in this lane, basically deal 2 damage, right? Yep. Softy Recruit. When it enters play and your opponent does not control a creature in this lane, gain 1 action, so it's a 0 cost to be playing to an empty lane, which is decent. Pay 1 action and Floop, deal 2 damage to a target creature. If that creature is destroyed, freeze landscape. Freeze target landscape with a creature on it. It's okay. Not as good as an Ultra Dog, I would think would be. This card actually seems pretty good. For those ones that you freeze your own landscapes, you can then use this to move it onto your opponents. That's okay. I don't like that it's 2 cost. I feel like it should be a 1 cost. Maybe change its stats if it was 1. This one's actually a decent card. Freeze some stuff. You can use it with Dollar Card. Oh, okay. It's okay. You can basically only do it up to 4 landscapes. Not the best. Pretty sure there's just better cards. Flute, remove a token from the landscape in this lane. Deal 3 damage to the target opponent. I wouldn't use it. You can use it to remove your own, but not much else. Camaraderie. Each time your opposing creature deals damage to your team, deal 1 damage to the opposing team. Okay. Guess if in doubles tournaments, that would be pretty strong against Golden Axe Stump. Obviously, Infiltrator, pretty basic card. Another pretty, it's been a couple things in here already. Heal a deal 1 damage to target creature, it's okay. Heal 1 from a creature you control and deal 1 from a creature you do not control. It's okay. This card seems decent. Reveal the top 3 cards, draw 1, discard the rest, put in your teammates. This card seems okay. It's pretty pointless if they don't. There's better 0 cost cards to try and draw, like Hamfist. And is this the second time we've seen this one? Yes, I think so. It's pretty basic. Okay, next deck. We're making decent time. That one opened nice and easy. No damage needed. So, moniker. I put Grand Prix. Granary Weevil. Destroy this card, destroy target opposing creature in this lane, and any creature with the same name as it in the lane. It's kind of like a similar Dr. Death, but you can use it to hopefully destroy more than 1 creature. This card seems pretty good for doubles. Other than that, it's pretty useless. Tailgater, he seems okay also. If you're replacing a couple cards with goats and stuff, you can use it to draw a bunch. This card seems okay. It's kind of similar to TM Timmy. Other than that, I don't think it's really worth it. If this card was not once per turn, it would be really, really good. I can use it with a draw combo to draw my whole deck and then discard my whole deck, and it would gain a lot. So basically, you cannot take control of your opponent's creature with this, so you go bam, and the creature's over here, you move it in line with it. It's okay, not the best. This card is okay. It only works really if it's in Icy Lands deck, what you so small. This card's actually pretty good because if you have a lot of discard cards, it can almost start being too much. Ooh, I actually really like this card. Like, really like this card. Add damage to a target. Oh, never mind. I don't really like this card. It doesn't matter anymore. I was thinking it also gave it, gave it attack for each damage you dealt. If it did, that'd be amazing. This card's okay. Pretty, If it wasn't this turn, if it was also until your next turn, that'd be really nice. Oh, here we got something that we can use to kill your opponent. Discard a card. Your creature in this lane has +1 attack this turn. Use it many times you want, so I can put that in a deck where I draw an infinite amount of cards. Discard all my cards, which is probably a lot. And because of that, you can just kill your opponent. Your creature in this landscape has +3 attack. At the start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card. It's pretty good. Another teamwork. This one's a little bit harder to read. Start your and your teammate's fight phase. If you or your teammate have played no spells this turn, the other teammate may play a spell with cost 1 or less without paying its cost. And I just dropped that card and oh, that's what I get for having a small desk. I think everything's alright. Another one of these two. Decent card. First in these. We already saw him. Already saw him. This one is a new one. It's actually pretty good. Each time a landscape becomes frozen, draw a card. I would use that in our freeze deck. Already seen this card. We have not seen this card. When it attacks, deal 2 damage to opposing creature on a landscape or frozen token on it. Pretty good. Ooh. This card costs 1 less to play for each player that has a landscape with a frozen token on it. Okay, never mind, it's not as good. If it was equal to the amount of frozen tokens, that would actually be much better. Freeze target landscape. You may move any number of frozen tokens to a new landscape. That's pretty good. I like that. Bomb pop. It's actually pretty good. Destroy a creature that's on a frozen landscape. This card's pretty good. Freeze a whole lane, but you're still able to play creatures on it. Okay, another one of these. Pretty decent. Another Icy Infiltrator. Firm Handshake. Deal 1 damage to both things. Choose 2 players. Each of them reveal a random card in their hand. If their costs don't match, they discard those cards. Matchy. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If they have the same cost, deal damage equal to their combined cost to the target opponent. Okay, we've already seen Cologne, and we've already seen Communication, if you want to look at it again. And sorry I was a bit rushed, but trying to keep this video a bit shorter, and also just trying to figure out how to down my timing on these videos. No, I didn't go in-depth on everything as much, but I've seen a couple cards that I like in here, especially in the frozen stuff, but I don't have an exact freeze deck yet, so I will not be using those. I have an aggro freeze, aggro Icy Lands, but it doesn't use any freeze stuff, so it doesn't exactly matter. So, that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will have a deck profile out very shortly. I might hold it off for tomorrow, but I will be recording it tonight. I may put up a video about, I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to post a video similar to Eggy Han's about the top 10 hero cards, in my opinion. Of course, a far superior opinion, since they've never been able to beat me when I'm using my best deck. So, clearly, I'm the best in this whole entire game. Psych on that. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. A lot of fun and games here. But sadly, none of them can beat me, so I do just like beating them repeatedly. Yeah, I'm kind of just bragging here. I'm hoping one of them will get good enough to try and beat me. Seems like they might need a deck that just counters mine to beat mine. So, that's about it for this one. See you guys in the next video. Or, okay, my end button did not want to end. Give me one. Hello?